Hi guys, welcome to this Dune 2000 game. Been a long time since I took the uh, record one with some live comments. Um, so I was about to wonder if Buffalo and Kipper are on separate teams. Looks it is. Buffalo in the red corner will team up with USB against Prins and Kipper. Since Prins has way more experience at this multiplayer game than USB, notwithstanding their respective recent record. I would bet top team should win this, but if you followed this channel since a long time, well, you know my record at predicting the multiplayer games here is, let's say, a modest record at best. Hopefully good one, but certainly not perfect, certainly not without mistakes. I've been surprised by the past, just as you surely have been at times, so we'll see. It's interesting to see that Kipper has taken Ordos in a 4-player game as opposed to a 6-player game. There's surely a way more space, an open space to exploit your speed, to exploit your space. So Ordas can work way better in a 4-players tag team game as opposed to a 6-player one. His ally is Prins with his usual attributes, and there's a reason why Prins is not in yellow. I can tell you if you're really interested, but is that really the point here? We'll see. USB is in Artonen and Buffalo is in Atreides too. So Atreides and Artonen versus Ordos and Atreides. Oh, now the Battle of the Scots is beginning. Actually, there's already a few kills registered. I'm sorry, I could have focused a bit more on Battle of the Scots. Looks fairly even, but the bottom team will prevail. Usually, when I pick when I pick a team, when I make my prediction about who will win, well, sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not at the end of the day, but in the short term, the team I predicted always loses the Battle of the Scots. It's pretty funny. And this game is no different than the other ones. I said the top team to win, and the bottom team won the Battle of the Scots. Already 4 referees for Buffalo, and I guess always... okay, not the same, because Kipper built his third AV factory before even his third refinery. That's very interesting. The reason why people don't make this usually is that with only 2 refineries running, the cash flow is not supposed to be good enough to make it efficient to have already 3 AV factories. But Kipper is making me lie here, because the cash flow never hit the 0 bar. By the way, you know who made this specific map, which is called like Albania L, the version 33, I guess, or 50, I don't know? Kipper did. So he must know something about where to place exactly your refinery and where to send your harvesters each and every time in order to make the cash flow optimal. Well, that's bold, but that was very well calculated on his part. Prins now has a barrack and 3 AV factories, just like USB. Well, USB doesn't have, now he has his barracks. And the repair pad! Oh my god! Kipper did a specific build order, and look at what build order Buffalo is taking. The potato build order. Yep. Was this? I don't know who invented the potato build order. Um, Kipper called it that way, like 1 or 2 years ago, something like that. But is he the one we have to credit for inventing it? I'm not sure because I've seen also Wick and maybe Unitlast, maybe Optimus did this at times. The idea here is that, well, you you surely have oh very early rush here by Kipper and an efficient one on top of that is already taking the upper hand against the Buffalo, and USB is sending reinforcements, but they are not even enough to counter the numbers of Dream combat tanks. Kipper knows this very well, and the purple tanks are just going to blow up. Well, the idea behind this build order of a repair pad is that surely you have heard some people complaining about, oh, I don't have an MCV available at my starport. And this build order is like, okay, I just don't trust the starport to get me some early MCVs, and I need an MCV. Well, we can debate about how important is how important it is to have a certain MCV very very early in the game. I don't uh, agree or disagree right away about that, but the fact is this build order says, okay, MCV will maybe not be available as the starport, so I'll take every steps available to build one, and that is building a repair pad, which is possible as soon as your AV factory is upgraded. Now, Prins is joining the rush. What an early rush! Still the 2 minutes, well, 2 false minutes before the no rush period is over, and already top team is just imposing itself on almost every part of the map. See a green NCV here. I guess we'll see a brown NCV here soon enough. USB now is launching another precurious and ill is advised counteract. This group of purple units will just get blown off like the preceding one. Maybe he expected some help from Buffalo sooner than that, but wow. I don't know if there's specifically someone to blame in the bottom team, or if it's just a case of Kipper being like head and shoulders above of the competition, but I'm a bit disappointed because this is certainly not turning into the close, battle-hardened contest I had expected. Now Buffalo made a lot of Sonic tanks, is already on high technology, and I can understand the need for high technology against this stiff competition, but these Sonics will take forever to travel the map. Actually, purple is already dying now. The red timer is out. Pooh! And these two red Sonics will not be able to do anything about it. Now, finally, USB is making something good with the few units he has, but look at what Brown Shard was hoping for. That's right, Prins has just blowing everything off here. So now the purple refineries are already done. Next will probably be the purple AV factories. I'm not sure why the bottom team is still fighting at this point. They can only hope that USB has enough cash remaining to build another refinery. Oh, at least he has MCV, so at the worst he can sell an MCV to buy a new refinery and order some money, but it will surely be too little too late. Now a second MCV is deployed, and now a refinery is built, but I don't think bottom team will recover from that. Buffalo is a very good player, but looks like he has been caught completely off guard by this super early rush from Kipper, who built marvelously during the first few minutes to make this timed rush available at the very best time. Now, USB will weather this storm, alright, but look at what other storm is coming on the other side of the map. I don't know if USB is aware of this. Oh, that's so sneaky. Oh, I thought that Kipper would go after the refineries, but instead he went after the harvesters. Base, yeah, base, look at your base. At least there are other refineries here that maybe will survive. Yeah, they will. So for now, at least, we have something close to a game. But I still doubt much of the bottom team's chances. To their credit, they didn't give up, and sometimes you'll see a game where after 10 or 15 or even 20 minutes, one side looks like he's about to win, and tides just turn. It can happen, but I don't see it happening on this day. Now, as we could expect, there's a second brown base here. There's a second green base already well established here. Now, Kipper doesn't. USB doesn't have any more to focus about his bottom entrance, and he has the numbers to withstand this brown rush for now. Let's see. Yeah, there are enough devastators to to overcome this attack of Prins. But how about this attack by Kipper? Already the red Sonics are done. There are just too many. There are too many! Fall back! Other red reinforcements are coming, but yeah, that's it, huh? Boom! That was an efficient purple explosion, by the way. USB only has $5,000. And he doesn't have anything to protect his base now. Again, this game looks like it's over. And even more than the previous time I've called that. Looks like the question is not if, but it's only a matter of when. Oh, on top of that, red harvesters have been isolated and trashed apart. Well, that was fun to comment. I would very enjoy to make more games with live comments like that, because we are like 5, maybe 10 players who regularly record their games and upload them on YouTube. Um, and for someone like me, it's way too much to follow. I'm sorry, but I can't follow each of the players' channel. But at least I think mine has this little special of providing live comments, and I would like to make more games like that. But unfortunately, it happens a lot of time that as soon as I arrive in the lobby, guys are like, "Okay, now we are 4 players, we can play." And well, I prefer to play than just not play and do something else. But anyway, my children are growing up. They are like Lucy is almost 4 years old, and Arthur is 1.5. Um, this past week, I read a book for the first time in like forever. Um, in 2019, one of my resolution is to begin running and make a bit sports on a more regularly basis. Um, I'm beginning to catch up with life, if I can put it this way. So where I was getting into is that maybe sometime if I have time, if there are some players interested, I could organize a tournament that I could record and comment. It's a very long shot, and currently I don't think I'll be able to pull that off. But you never know. It is in my mind. Wow, this is what low technology and speed can do. Goodbye the Red Sonics. Goodbye USB. Hats off to the bottom team for their resilience. Now it's done. USB has retired from the game. Will Buffalo try to win the 1vs2? I don't think so. How many green refineries are built? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 in the first base. 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 18, 19, 20. And green has 4 bases. Pretty much remarkable performance from Kipper today. Now the main base of Buffalo is wide open. Do anybody is aware that there's a brown trooper here? That's funny. Nobody is asking Buffalo to give up or GG. Maybe he has a reputation for fighting until the very end. I don't know. I didn't play it often, but I watched some games on YouTube, and I know he's an excellent player. In fact, he may be the 2018 June 2000 rookie of the year. If I think fast, I don't see to anyone else will deserve this honor more than him. And he's still building. He's still giving his 100%. That's a remarkable combativity performance, but doesn't change anything to the issue of this game. Now the Brown Sonics are enjoying themselves. Well, that's fun to watch at least. Now the second base is gone for good. Look at this rush. How many harvesters are in there? 20, 30, 40? Well enough to get this done. So that was the game for today. Have fun. I certainly hope to be able to record some others before Christmas, but if ever I can't do that, well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, take care and enjoy. See ya.